Bye-bye foundation. Bye-bye all of my other foundations, you mean, because this is the best freaking foundation I have tried in forever. I am 8 hours into my day right now. I have had this foundation on probably a little bit longer than 8 hours, okay? Worked today from 9 to 2. I know, working hard, right? Working, doing makeup and fun stuff. It's like the best job ever. So I'm gonna show you what time it is right now, just so you know I'm not a liar from the pit of hell, okay? So it is 4:57. Hello, my adorable children. It is 4:57 right now p.m. I started my work day at 9 a.m. However, I have been up doing my makeup since about 8 o'clock this morning. I started on my makeup. Bye Bye foundation from It Cosmetics. I am in the shade light medium, as you can see here. It's good. It's good. I have only had to scream at the kids like 5 times and it hasn't cracked. Okay. Like it's fine. Like this foundation is flexing. Oh, duh. It's because it has that 3D skin flex in it. Silly me. This one is a full coverage moisturizer. So full coverage, 100%. So normally I use the CC Plus foundation. I have a lot of foundations that I use because different foundations do different things. If you have one foundation in your collection, you're doing it wrong, okay? This one here, obviously you can tell I like it a little bit, right? A little bit because it's almost empty. They have a pump, which is super cool. A trick with this, which I've learned because this is probably the 4th one I've gone through, is you wanna squeeze up the product. It actually doesn't have a tube that goes down like a dispenser that goes to the bottom like some tube products do, like bottles do. It doesn't have one of these. So you're gonna need to squeeze up that foundation to get it to the top. So you have to squeeze it up to the top and then you can pump some out. I'm not gonna do it right now because I like this and I need to keep using it, so sorry. This one here is the Bye Bye foundation, brand new tube. As you can see, it's nice and juicy and plump and fat. So it's brand new, just got it yesterday. And I will tell you with this foundation, I'm probably gonna be using it a lot. The real test will be this summer because I get really, really oily just from being here in South Texas. Like the heat is redonkulous. I don't know if this foundation is going to stick through the Texas heat, but I'm really hoping it does because I love this foundation. This one is a SPF 50, which is super important. So that's why I would love to use this during the summer, but we'll see. One thing I did notice some negatives about this foundation, and I'm just gonna put it out there because if I'm gonna tell you how much I love this foundation, I wanna tell you things to look out for too. A negative on this foundation, I did put this on like 4 people today at work and they loved it and all 4 of them bought it. So that's a win, they all loved it. I will tell you one thing that is a little bit of a negative with this foundation is it does, as you can see my skin right now, it does get pretty shiny. So if you are oily or if you have a little bit of oily, like I've got oily in my T-zone, you may want to amp up your primer and use a mattifying primer or a pore minimizing primer, a good setting powder, because this will get a little bit oily throughout the day. And I did the same routine that I've been doing for probably the past 2 weeks now with my foundation because I didn't want to break routine and do something different. So I wanted to see how this foundation, you know, acted with my normal routine. I didn't want to do anything special like change my primer or change my concealer or change my moisturizer. I just wanted to see what it did. And I just opened a brand new one of the Benefit Triple Performing Moisturizer. This one's an SPF 15. I don't use this in the summer because I need to use a little bit more of an SPF in the summer, but I do love this. It's oil-free. It's a great moisturizer. It's an emulsion, so it's very thin on the skin. So this I put underneath the foundation today. Now, underneath the foundation, of course, you want to use a primer because your primer is your makeup insurance, okay? And we all need insurance. Don't be one without it. This is the Stila. This is the one I've been using for 2 weeks now. You can tell, I mean, the bottle it looks like it's completely full. I only use a little bit and it looks brand new. I could give it away for Christmas, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, okay? I won't. This one is the Stila One Step Primer. This one, it preps, smooths, and nourishes. Okay, I love this primer. So I've been using it. I absolutely love it. It's clear. There's no color to it whatsoever, even though it has these really cool like white spherical thingies in it. I think it's serum. It's absolutely beautiful. This looks great under any foundation from what I've noticed so far. So I actually did my foundation first today. So I did the Bye Bye foundation, but I paired it with the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. That's the one I've been using. It is really light because I've been doing a little bit of self-tanning just because winter has me feeling. To set, I used one of my favorite powders, which I've used a lot. You'll see what it looks like. I opened a new one about a month ago, and this is the It Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. It's a beautiful powder, to be honest with you. You can see how like kind of grimy it is because I use it. I'm actually one of those people that uses the products and doesn't show you a brand new palette that's never been touched. This here is the color I use. Light is a beautiful powder with SPF 50 as well. At the end of the day, which is now, I mean, I'm literally in my pajamas. I'm going to bed soon, maybe. I don't know. Depends on if the kids had a nap or not today. If they did, I won't be going to bed for a while. I have my pajamas on, so I'm going to actually wash all of this off and probably redo it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna roll with this foundation for a while. It's kind of awesome. Cannot wait to recommend it to more people. I would 100% give it a thumbs up to anyone who is combination to dry skin. For you oily friends of mine who are out there, I don't know. I would say give it a shot if you like the luminescent look. How it's gonna react with you throughout the day, I don't know. I will tell you it stuck pretty well in my T-zone. I have not retouched all day long. 5:07 p.m. It still looks really good. I went for kind of a natural makeup look today and it worked out for me and I love it. The only thing that I did retouch today was my lip gloss, and that, of course, because I love Buxom, was the Buxom lip gloss, and this is in the color Sophia. This is my absolute favorite color from Buxom, and I have probably gone through more tubes of this than I would like to admit. Thank you guys for watching this video. Go out and buy that Bye Bye foundation because I will tell you it is phenomenal.